Hey guys, welcome to the Facebook Live, the first one of this year. And of course, for most, it's the beginning of the year, so I have to tell you Happy New Year! And of course, I wish you all the best in this upcoming new year. I think it's a pretty exciting time, right? I love this number. I don't know what you think of this number, but the three twos, like in one number, I kind of like it. So tonight we are going to talk about goals. And more specifically, we're going to talk about reaching your goals, which is completely something different than, setting goals. Now, first of all, welcome again. I see the numbers going up. Let us know your name in the chat box. Let us know where you come from. For me, it's always exciting to see where people come from. I really love how we can connect the whole world through this system. So welcome once more. Let us know where you are. Let us know your name, and welcome to the Facebook Live. As I just said, I'm excited for this new year. It's important that we set goals, because without goals, honestly, our life is not going to change much. There's one thing we can be sure of, and that is that our life will stay the same if we don't set goals. And goals for me, guys, is something completely different than a New Year's resolution. New Year's resolutions are so vague. I mean, what is it all about? Quitting smoking, losing 10 pounds, No, goal setting is something way more powerful. It is really looking into your future, defining your future, and choosing exactly what you want for your future. So welcome for the people who just joined us. Hi, it's good to see you. Drop us a little note in the chat box. Let us know where you come from. What's your name? And it's always excited to see you guys. So first of all, setting goals. There's a technique of setting goals, right? First of all, what we need to do, let's see if this works. We start with the end in mind. I'm not going to talk too much about goal setting tonight, because I want to focus more on reaching your goals, right? Nevertheless, goal setting is extremely important, because without goals, your life is not going to change, as I just said. So start with the end in mind. Let me ask you, what do you want your life to look like on December 31, 2022? And I know, we just been there. Maybe you think, wow, that's another year. Exactly. But we have another year to reach those goals. So when you set goals, make them specific, right? Really think it through for every area of your life. Set a date to it. Make sure you can measure your goals and just list them up. Define your number one goal, like your most important goal for the year, and focus on that one only. I promise you, if you focus on your most important goal, the other goals will just come along. Welcome once more. Hi, everybody. The numbers still go up. Let us know where you are from. Let us know your name. Welcome to the Facebook Live. So start with the end in mind. Picture, what do you want your life to look like by December 31, 2022? Okay? Take a look at your relationship. Take a look at your family. Take a look at your career or your business. Take a look at your body tempo. What is it that you want? Take a look at your finances. Take a look at your social life. Encounter every area of your life, because that's really important. And then let's jump to reaching your goals. There is a big difference between goal setting and reaching a goal. And that is what I want to focus on in this Facebook Live. Okay? So first of all, I hope you have goals. I hope you work on your goals, because without the goals, you will not be able to reach them anyways, okay? Now, I'm going to take my self-coaching model, and this is the stick person or the stick man, and you see that little man here. Forget everything what's around it. It's not very appropriate right now. It doesn't count. But let's focus on this graphic particularly. You see a big circle, and you see that this circle is divided in two pieces, right? So now this is really cool to understand. Goal setting is done by the conscious mind. Now, the conscious mind is this part of the mind. Is the mind that thinks. The mind that thinks in pictures. And the mind that thinks in questions. So when I ask you, what do you want for yourself in 2022 as a goal, right? You start to think in pictures. You start to envision your future life. So that is a process from the conscious mind. We also call it IQ, right? Your intellectual mind or your thinking mind. Now, reaching a goal is something completely different. You don't reach your goal by getting a goal. Did you ever hear this? Go get it, go get it, go get it. You know, when you get it, you might lose it again. And there's a good reason for it. And I'm going to tell you why. The second part here of our mind is the subconscious mind. It is our feeling mind. It is our emotional mind. This is the place where our habits lie and our belief systems lie. So the subconscious mind is a very powerful mind. It is also the programmed mind. What does that mean? This part of your mind, my friend, was programmed. How? By your environment. Your parents, the city you grow up in, the school, you know, your grandparents. 4 generations of belief systems entered in your subconscious mind before you were 8 years old. Maybe you remember in the beginning of this Facebook Live, I told you, if you don't set goals, I promise you one thing, your life will not change. How do I know that? Maybe I have never seen you in person. Maybe I don't know you personally. How do I know that if you don't set goals, your life is not going to change much? Because you have a system here in your subconscious mind that is going to lead you towards the same mind. It's like a GPS system always set on home. Bring me back home, bring me back home, bring me back home. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, right? You have a programming here. It worked like a tape recorder, and everything with your parents and your grandparents and schools and friends and relatives and maybe your first boyfriend, your first girlfriend, everything. Society programmed you, and now all these belief systems live here in the subconscious mind. And that is why I know that your life is not going to change without goals. Now, the rub is here. You can set goals. You can think of goals. You can envision goals. You can make mood boards or vision boards and dream big. As long as you don't operate from this part, your life is not going to change. You will fail in reaching your goals. And that is the reason why many people don't even set goals anymore. They don't think about it anymore. By the way, if you like this content, you can share this with your friends on Facebook. Did you know that? Yeah, sure. Spread it out. Make other people happy. You can share these broadcasts. Sorry. So, if we want to reach our goals in 2022, we need to set growth goals. What do I mean with that? We need to think who we need to become in order to reach the goal. You cannot just go out and get the goal. It's not going to happen. And even if you attempt the goal, you will lose it again because you didn't change in your subconscious mind. You didn't change in your belief systems. Setting a goal is the work of the conscious mind. Reaching a goal is a lawful process. Yeah, a lawful process. We need to understand the laws of the universe. We need to understand ourselves, our belief systems, our habits, our convictions, our principles, our behavior, if we want to reach our goals this year. So now I want to ask you a couple of questions, okay? Think about your goals. List them up. Look at your list. Ask yourself the most powerful question you can ask yourself. Who do I need to become in order to reach the goals? In what way do I need to evolve? In what way do I need to grow so I will be able to reach the goals? Because when you think of your goals, remember December 31, 2022, right? We sit around the table, we drink a glass of champagne, we celebrate the year that has been. Who have you become by that date? A beautiful quote, something I really love. Who is the person worthy of the goal? In other words, how can you grow into the goal? That is real personal development. Do you get that? You can share this with your friends if you like. I think they will love this content because actually that is what I do with my clients. I help them grow into their goals. I don't define the goals, they define the goals, right? But then we need to become that person. And that, my friend, is true transformation. Transformation is changing, but it's not just changing to get the goal, it's changing to become the person worthy of the goal. And you know what the secret is here? You will not fall back into your old habits. When you learn to reprogram your subconscious mind by understanding this model, by understanding who you are, by understanding what you believe, what you feel, and how you behave, right? You can learn this. It's not that difficult. When you take the effort to do that, you are going to reach your goals. We say in Dutch, with our 2 fingers in the nose. Easy peasy, does it? Because you take the effort every day to grow into the person who is worthy of reaching that goal. When you think of your goals, December 31, 2022, you will not be the same person once you reach those goals. You think differently, right? You feel differently. When you start thinking of your goals, you close your eyes long enough, ooh, you start feeling how it is to live the dream, right? And then you can picture even on the screen of your mind how you will behave. Can you imagine your self-confidence? Can you imagine the way you talk? Can you imagine the way you behave? Can you imagine the applause you get and the compliments you get? And people say, oh my God, you have changed. People say, congratulations on the person you have become. And that is for me the biggest reward. You know, the journey is more important than the goal itself. Hey, don't get me wrong. It's cool to reach a goal, right? Ooh, it's cool to reach a goal. Picture a mountain. You start to walk, hike, backpack, shoes, everything ready, gear, all trained, to the top of that mountain. You want to reach the summit. Once you reach the summit, you feel like, the world looks differently, at that height where the sun shines and the snow is still, shining and the air is thinner and you feel it. And it's great. It's great to reach the summit. It's great to reach a goal. But think about it. Who have you become once you reach the goal? Ooh la 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 la. That is something different, my friend. You will have to change inside out. A lot of people think that reaching goals is an outside in process. Nay, I'm telling you, it's an inside out process. And then it's reaching the goal is just the cherry on the cake. It's the journey towards the summit that is really powerful and that is the most wonderful, the most valuable, and that is why goal setting is important. Goal setting is important because it's an invitation for growth. Your goal is going to invite you to become the person worthy of the goal. Do you see that? It's a whole different approach, right? So if you like this content and you want to have more of this, you want to get my invitations for the next Facebook Lives, I do them in Dutch, I do them in English, go to my website, ingerock.com. You can share this broadcast with all of your friends if you like. Let us know where you are from. Let us know what your name is. It's always cool to read this on Facebook, okay? I hope you enjoyed this session. And watch it again if you like. Watch it again. It's really cool. And there's more cool stuff on ingerock.com. Go and visit my website. It's for free, right? It's my gift for you. And I hope to see you again soon in the next Facebook Live. Be well, and thank you. Bye-bye.